Hello, everyone. My name is Andres Trevizo. This is my presentation for CS 131 on the role of AI and exploring its intended and unintended purposes in society. So, what is AI? AI is a revolutionary tool with many versatile utilities. User inputs a prompt, and AI models output based on what is being prompted within limitations. AI is a tool with a variety of uses that can fulfill many functions, perhaps even the advent of androids. AI basically is a tool and kind of like a program or a search engine. You interact with it, and based on the way you interact with it, it gives you an output that may satisfy whatever you prompted it to give you. So, it also may be the advent of androids, meaning it's kind of the beginning of what people for a very long time we've conceptualized as a robot human hybrid, like a sentient machine. So it's a very interesting function that AI may fill one day. So the uses of AI: information seeking and enhanced search engine, education and skill development, social aspect, advanced and nuanced chatbot, potential for physical assistance when combined with hardware, delegating tasks, and busy work. It's basically like Google or Bing on hyperspeed. It can help you learn a new skill or help you in your classes, help further educate you. And it's even a tool that can be used socially to just have a conversation with the machine, which is a very novel use. You can also delegate tasks and busy work to it. Tool for efficiency. AI was originally designed to take care of repetitive tasks, sort through large amounts of data, and make predictions based on patterns. Traditionally, it's used to handle things that would take people a lot of time, so we can focus on more complex or creative work because it speeds up the basic stuff. It helps free up time for planning and problem solving. So this is a big part of why AI is so useful, is that it can help us streamline a lot of very, very annoying activities and chores and busy work. AI also has educational applications. AI is increasingly being utilized in education through personalized learning experiences, enabling students to learn at their own pace. It can provide instant feedback, assist in grading, and offer tailored resources to enhance the learning process. Information retrieval. As a powerful tool for information retrieval, AI enables users to access vast amounts of data promptly. Natural language processing allows for more intuitive search mechanisms, helping individuals find relevant information quickly. So, like I said, it's like a Google search engine on hyperspeed. It has a huge amount of data to work with, and it can process that data very quickly. And it is very good at searching for information and being able to have the information be given to you in a very easy to understand style manner. So, social interaction. As AI becomes more advanced in simulating natural conversation, it increasingly invites social and emotional responses from users. Its consistent availability, non-judgmental tone, and ability to personalize interactions can lead individuals, particularly those experiencing loneliness or isolation, to form attachments that resemble friendship or, in some cases, romantic interest. While these responses are emotionally understandable, they raise ethical and psychological concerns, especially since AI systems lack consciousness, emotional awareness, and the ability to reciprocate or consent. The situation becomes more complex when developers intentionally design AI to simulate emotional intimacy, potentially encouraging one-sided relationships that may blur the line between support and manipulation. This creates a controversial space where the appearance of mutual connection is entirely artificial, yet the emotional impact is real. A detriment of the AI is that it could further contribute to the current social issues that people have, maybe even potential romantic interests develop with a machine, which could be problematic as society already in developed countries is having a birth rate decline and other problems. Another big issue is academic dishonesty. The accessibility of information and tools like AI has raised concerns about academic integrity. Students might misuse AI for plagiarism or completing assignments dishonestly, undermining the educational process. A very big issue, which is currently very common in headlines. AI detectors do not work well enough to actually tell you whether something is AI or not. So it is not reliable enough to help discern what students are using AI and what students are not. The entire use of AI in an academic setting is very problematic. It can be non-problematic if the user practices self-control and merely asks for bits and pieces of advice and doesn't plagiarize, essentially, by taking the entire output of the AI and turning that in as an assignment, which is a very common thing that happens now and could be a huge detriment to society in the future if students continue to do that, and if there are very little regulations in place or very little oversight to make sure that students are not simply abusing AI to do work for them, because they won't learn. So this is another huge detriment to society. In line with that is diminished creativity, which is another issue that can arise with AI. Over-reliance on AI technologies can lead to decrease in creativity and critical thinking. Individuals may become accustomed to AI solutions, hindering their ability to solve problems innovatively. So, big issue, because the brain is a muscle, and as like any other muscle in your body, you have to consistently work on it. You have to overload it in order for you to get stronger. So if instead of overloading your brain and you take the easy route and you allow AI to do the hard work for you, this is where it can be a problem. If you're giving it tasks that are just annoying and you have done it a million times and you just want something to be done quickly, that's one thing. But generally, people using it for art or to create something that they normally would have to do on their own and now they have a huge shortcut for it. This can lead to a lot of issues, especially with people not even properly developing the right synapses or nerve function to be able to think properly. And it would be very bad if there was a collection of these types of people in society, because then a lot of things could not be done. And the future problems that we're going to have are a lot more complicated than the ones we dealt with in the past, which means people need to further develop their intellect and their creativity. So that could be a big issue. Another big issue, a huge topic that's constantly being talked about right now, is job displacement concerns. The introduction of AI technologies raises legitimate concerns over job displacements as AI systems become more capable of performing tasks traditionally handled by humans. There's a risk of significant job losses in various sectors, especially in roles that involve repetitive tasks. We've seen factory workers be replaced by robots. We've seen self-driving delivery trucks, self-driving cabs. These are instances where AI could be involved in displacing a lot of people from work that currently is very common. This could be an issue, but there is another side to the argument, which is creation of new job roles. Despite fears of job loss, AI is also expected to create new job opportunities. Roles in AI development, maintenance, and oversight will emerge, along with positions requiring human-AI collaboration, which essentially means that people will be the ones that are developing these systems, and people will be the ones that are developing the machines that are going to come out of these systems once there's more hardware-based AI applications. So there might be a shift in careers or the job industry, but it won't necessarily be a collapse, because there will be other jobs and there will be other factors potentially to mitigate the amount of job loss that may occur with AI. AI as a complementary workforce. AI technologies can serve as a complementary workforce rather than the complete replacement. By handling routine tasks, AI allows human workers to focus on higher level decision making, creativity, and interpersonal skills, enhancing overall productivity and job satisfaction. So this is the upside of AI, where it just basically, like the way a dishwasher can help people wash dishes, or you use a dryer to dry your clothes. It's a lot more convenient to use those than to do things the old-fashioned way or the natural way or the time-consuming way. So it's not necessarily bad to make things easier for people, and easier jobs may be a lot better, because they may be easier as in they're not as physically tasking, but they will be more intellectually demanding, which makes for smarter people. Ethical considerations. The rise of AI brings forth several ethical considerations, including bias in algorithms, privacy concerns, and accountability for decisions made by AI. It is imperative for organizations to establish ethical guidelines to ensure responsible use of AI technologies. This is a picture of the AI Safety Summit. They are an organization that holds conferences discussing how how governments can help inhibit AI's ability to be a detriment to society. Long-term societal impact of AI is yet to be fully understood. As AI systems become more integrated into daily life, their effect on social structures, human behavior, and cultural norms will warrant careful monitoring and research. Yes, and all these are very important things to do. Potential restrictions. As AI technology continues to evolve, potential restrictions may be necessary to prevent its misuse. It is essential to discuss and implement regulations that address concerns such as data privacy, security risks, and ethical implications. Privacy being a big one, but at the moment people are in a state where the common people, even somebody who's very old, understands that they have very limited to no privacy at this point, and that the systems that they use, like ATMs, computers, telephones, cell phones, smartphones, all these systems are constantly collecting their data and essentially selling it to other corporations and companies to help further convince us to buy things or to manipulate our behaviors, which is pretty an apocalyptic take on things. So that's why certain restrictions and barriers are going to be necessary. AI in everyday life. AI is increasingly becoming a part of everyday life, from smart home devices to personalized recommendations and online shopping. Understanding its role in daily activities will help society leverage AI for improved convenience and efficiency. Yes. Balancing progress with caution. While AI offers significant benefits, it's crucial to balance technological progress with caution. Stakeholders, including researchers, business, and government, must work together to ensure that AI development is guided by ethical principles and public interest. Since there are very many problems that can arise with AI developing and further progressing, like the academic integrity and the job displacement, there has to be some checks and balances to make sure that these problems do not become overwhelming to society and essentially destroy and dismantle our society by not mitigating what we already know could happen. So this concludes my presentation. I'm sorry if it seems rushed. I did do a presentation previously to this one, and it went over YouTube's allowed time slot. I'm only allowed to upload something up to 15 minutes, so I had to rush to get all the information out. My previous video was a little over half an hour, so I had to kind of speed it up and do everything in halftime. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and that concludes my presentation. Thank you.